Alright, let's just break this down and talk about these situations because they're getting crazy. Lions corner Terrion Arnold has been arrested on 8 felony counts of kidnapping and armed robbery that carries a potential life sentence. He's not going to get life. He's not going to get life for this. Let me give you the plot twist that I apparently just found out about. So, people broke into his house. They stole his stuff. They stole $100,000 in cash, luxury goods, and a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff. Why did he have $100,000 in cash? I don't know. Okay, there's no explaining that part. Usually people do not have $100,000 in cash. But I'm beside the point, okay? So he called the police and he reported it. He did what he was supposed to do. 4 hours after he reported it, he decided, I'm going to get revenge. Don't think he understands the whole concept of how reporting stuff to the police works. You don't report it and then commit another felony, because then all you're doing is becoming the number one suspect in your own investigation. Apparently, allegedly, his girlfriend and another girl lured the guys to a house where him and his buddies were going to show up with guns to rob them, assault them, and yeah. So, obviously the girls, based on allegedly, probably, I'll say allegedly, but yeah. When guys talk to girls, and girls like, hey, come back to my place, you could probably assume what that would mean the guys are thinking they're going to do with the girls. Anyway, he pistol whipped them, kidnapped them, and stole their stuff. So, he got his revenge. And in the end, you know, is it going to work out? Probably not. He'll probably never play football again, and he'll be GG. Arnold allegedly organized a revenge plot over $250K stolen from his Airbnb, but targeted the wrong people. And just, again, same concept here. At first, I thought it was only one girl, because it was his girlfriend, but apparently she had a friend. So, it was 2 women. It says right here, directed 2 women to contact one of the victims and lure him into the apartment in Tampa. Police says the victims arrived at the apartment after entering a bedroom. Investigators say multiple suspects who had been hiding inside jumped out, grabbed the victims, held them at gunpoint, assaulted them, and stole their belongings. Authorities say the incident was streamed to Arnold, Hilton, and others while they were traveling to the apartment. So yeah, she also FaceTimed Arnold, because when this whole thing started at the apartment, he wasn't technically there yet. Him and the other 2 guys were pulling up. So she FaceTimed herself to those guys. It's yeah. It's fantastic. The victim later reported the incident to Tampa police and identified the suspect after a short search warrant was executed and the investigation continued. Detectives arrested multiple people connected to the case over the weeks. It's just, he signed a $15 million contract. And here's the thing, right? There's a lot of people on his side because they're like, hey, this guy broke into your house or broke into your Airbnb and stole your stuff. You just got revenge for what they did. And I get it. You know, when it comes to revenge plots, a lot of people are going to be on the, hey, fluff around and find out type mentality, right? And I get that. But once you report it to the police, you don't go and commit felonies. Because all you're going to do is ruin your life. While I understand the principle of going out there and getting revenge, all you're doing now is you're going to lose an NFL deal, NFL contract, and it's GG. That's pretty much it. Like, your life now is going to be in jail for the next so many years. Not life, but so many years. And all for what? A couple of stuff and getting revenge? It just doesn't make sense at the end of the day. He's getting charged with armed robbery, kidnapping, and assault. So it's stupid stuff that now his life is ruined pretty much because of what, $100,000 in cash and a bunch of other things that belong to him. And I get it, you know, I understand the perspective of getting revenge, but I don't know. It just doesn't. It's not a situation where it has ended positive for him, because now he's in jail. So he is now facing 4 counts of kidnapping, 4 counts of armed robbery. He also got assault that's not on here. He pistol whipped the guys, which is assault. Whereas technically that's battery. It's not even assault. It is assault that you pull out the weapon at them. The battery is pistol whipping them. So, yeah, I don't know. Just needs to you know, do better. Needs to do better. That's all I gotta say. Just needs to do better. Arnold is signed to a $14 million contract and still robbing people. Yeah, no, I mean, again, like I said, it's the stupidest stuff. It really is. Like, there's no point. Terrion Arnold versus Henry Ruggs in the Prison Football League. Oh my, man. Also, a little side note, Henry Ruggs apparently just got denied bail or something. Like, there's a whole thing about him as well. He got denied bail. So, that's a whole entire thing. But let's listen to some of these. Hold up.
We got good and bad news. Good news, we got your payment, buddy. Bad news, they gave you life. Sayonara.
Again, he's not going to get life. That is the maximum on maximum. They're going to give him, most likely, a plea deal. They're going to drop some of those charges. They're going to lessen some of those charges that he does take. And he'll get a plea deal for less money. Less time. That's pretty much all that is. Terrion Arnold friends when they got offered a lighter sentence to turn him in.
She did! She did it! She's the one you want! Alright, I was just sitting at home watching cartoons, playing video games with my cousin, and she came in there. Alright?
Free.
Hey, I am not going to jail for you or anybody else. I have done nothing bad my entire life. Hey, man, I'm still a virgin. Okay, so what? I downloaded a couple of thousand songs off the internet. Who hasn't? Who hasn't?
Flynn, shut up!
No, you shut up! Don't talk to me! Don't talk to me, criminal!
Yeah, I mean, that usually happens in these type of situations where your buddy will be like, hey, it's not worth it. And I guarantee you when they interview them, they're going to try to get those guys to squeal on them just so that they can get the easier sentence. Athletes win, all they have to do is stay out of trouble and make millions of dollars playing a game. It's never going to happen. Because the second story we have today is actually even worse. And that, well, not actually, no, it's not even worse. It's even weirder, I guess you could say. It's the Geno Smith situation. And not trying to do the advertisement there. This is another weird situation. Jets Geno Smith was put on blast on Father's Day after the woman accused him of allegedly attacking her and neglecting his special needs child. So, yeah. He says because he hates taking care of his special needs child and can't be left alone with him because he'd rather watch SHOUTOUT online and play Call of Duty. And that's it. Oh. I don't know how, but bro just has the gun in the what is this called? It's not called a sink. Well, it's called a sink, but it's not actually, it's like a industrial sink, whatever. It's like a garage sink. She ran off screaming like Michael Myers. Oh no.
Fuck you! I don't give a fuck about y'all, bitch.
Leave my neighborhood. My family.
Okay, so it seemed like he was maybe like somewhat chasing her, because in the end she ran to the other side of the road and then like
I'm not
right there. Shorty really said, okay.
Crazy! Ah! I'm not crazy!
Ain't no way. Ain't no way that's real life. Geno found innocent on assault allegations after investigators determined the Jets don't beat anybody. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, those are all allegations, and you never know what's going to happen or what's not going to happen. Terrion Arnold's situation seems like less allegations and more like, hey, bro did it. But again, we'll have to see how that turns out as well. Everyone's innocent to proven guilty, so that's just how life works. Alright, Rashee Rice runs from the media and leaves in a black SUV after being released from jail.
Door. Hey, Rashee, you got anything to say to your fans, bro?
One thing I will say is, I mean, the reporters are in his face, right? So he's just trying to get out of there, trying to leave the scene, trying to just avoid any contact with people. And I get it, understandable. One thing I will say that's kind of funny, and he wasn't driving the SUV, right? Because obviously he's jumping in the passenger seat. It's not like he has the SUV just sitting there waiting, like waiting, and he just drives it away. But this SUV that he hops into, it kind of just blows through a crosswalk. He blew through the crosswalk like it was nothing. Just blew, and there's people walking in the crosswalk, man. So like, it's funny because in the end, obviously it wasn't him driving, but like his driver just blew through the crosswalk like it was nothing. So, yeah. Shout out to that fact. Anyway, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Please don't be like an NFL player. Don't get arrested right now. It's just not smart. Peace out.